Hi, scholars. So today we're going to talk about key details one more time. But this time we're going to read a new story and we're going to talk about the setting. So we're going to look at the setting of our story, where it's happening, and when it's happening. Those kind of details are really important to a story. And so we're going to read this book and pause and think, what are three things that we can notice, three key details about the setting that we can pay attention to? So our story today is called Chelsea's Chinese New Year. And I thought this would be a really fun book to read because we celebrated Chinese New Year together, scholars. All right. Chapter 1, Getting Ready. Hi, I'm Chelsea. My family is getting ready for a big holiday. It's called Chinese New Year. Dad says it's China's most important holiday. Some people celebrate it in the United States too, like me. We sure are busy right now. We're cleaning last year's bad luck out of the house. Then we're going to buy new red clothes. Dad says red is good luck. People in China have celebrated Chinese New Year for thousands of years. In that country, people call it Spring Festival. Lunar New Year is another name for the holiday. So scholars, what do you notice about the setting in this part of the story? I notice some lanterns. I see a lot of red. I see a map of China, and I see people getting ready for the celebration. Chapter 2, A Late Night. We've worked hard to get ready. Now it's the night before Chinese New Year. Even kids get to stay up really late tonight. Last year I fell asleep too early. This year I want to stay awake for all the fun. The date for Chinese New Year changes every year. It's based on an old Chinese calendar. It always starts at the time of a month when we cannot see the moon from the earth. The holiday always takes place in January or February. We're at my grandparents' house for this big night. There are uncles, aunts, and cousins everywhere. We talk and play games. All of this laughing helps me keep my eyes open. Family is the most important part of Chinese New Year. Some families also honor the gods and their ancestors. Ancestors are family members from long ago. Some people show honor by praying. Some people put out offerings of food. So looks like they're playing games, maybe mahjong. Looks like they still have those lanterns up. They're opening red envelopes with gifts inside. And there's lots of family, scholars. That's part of our setting. Well, it's actually the characters, but in this case, on our picture, we can see that part of the setting is that it's a family celebration. We have a big feast. There's fish and lots of other food. Then everybody makes dumplings. They're like little cooked pillows with yummy stuff inside. I can't wait to eat them at midnight. Some families make sure to leave some fish over for leftovers. They believe that they will have extra food in the new year. So scholars, what do you notice in the setting of our picture here? I would like for you to tell me three things you can draw or write, three things on Seesaw that you notice in the setting from our story about Chinese New Year. Boom, pop, firecrackers snap, fireworks light up the sky. It's midnight. Chinese New Year is here and I'm still awake. People tell different stories about how Chinese New Year started. One story tells of a monster named Neon. Neon showed up at New Year's time, but people learned how to scare Neon away. The monster was afraid of loud noises and the color red. Chapter 3, Still More Fun. I finally fell asleep. In the morning, Mom and Dad give me a red envelope. Money falls out and I open it. Chinese New Year really is a lucky time. Children often receive many red envelopes during Chinese New Year. The envelopes come from grown up relatives, family, friends, or neighbors. Chinese New Year doesn't stop after one day. We keep celebrating. We wear our new clothes. We take presents to friends and family. We try to be very good. This starts the year out right. Chinese New Year used to be 15 days long. Some people no longer celebrate that whole time, but many people still celebrate for several days. Chapter 4, Parade. Chinese New Year ends with a big parade. My favorite part is the dragon. Dad says dragons are lucky too. I guess Chinese New Year is finally over, but I have luck to last until next year. Many Chinese men moved to California in the mid 1800s. They brought the Chinese New Year celebration to California. In modern times, the city of San Francisco has a big Chinese New Year parade each year. The parade's dragon is over 200 feet or 60 meters long. Wow, that's pretty awesome, scholars. Okay, so remember, your job is to tell me three things that you noticed from the setting of our story about Chinese New Year. Okay? All right, you're doing great, and I'll talk to you soon.